we go. Here we go. Yeah, it is the first time live, so this is awkward. That countdown was killing me. You got Dirt Perfect. What's up, buddy? PPS, Michael, James D, Mullet Forge. What's going on, guys? Yeah, first time live. I don't know. Quite awkward. I got to give it to you. You know, this little, it's nothing like looking into a GoPro, but, and then you got all these delays. So, you know, I'm looking at this other screen. It's all delayed. So I don't even know what's going on yet. But it's weird that you just can't hear you guys, but you can hear me. What's up, Rob? CRS 2553. John Gaster. What's going on? Yeah, this isn't the studio. Not yet. This is my home office, but I dressed it up a little bit. I did a little cleaning today. And I just said, whatever. The wife and the kids are away. They're out at the in-laws over in Boston. So got the house to myself, and I'm like, whatever. Let's go live. What's going on, Cody? So anyways, it's cold here. 16 degrees out. Cold all day. Frost is going in deep. It's easier to keep the machines parked. And, you know, in my younger years, I went out and went for it, you know, but it's unless it's an emergency job, we're not going to go do it. That's for sure. It's not worth breaking equipment and the startup, and you know how it is. If you live in the Northeast, it's bad. So just doing some maintenance around the shop and fixing the Kenworth last week, all the oil leaks. You guys saw them videos. Yeah, what's up, Chris? Deplorable. Derek. What's going on, guys? $27, yeah. Yeah, I wish it was 27 here. We had some good weather all last week, and it's been dry. No rain, no snow. But I think we're going to get some snow coming. They're saying, you know, when you get that warmer stretch of last week, and then it goes up, and then it turns right to snow. So we'll see. Thanks, James. Pocket knife, yeah, that's right. Sharpen it good. 27 degrees in Kentucky. Yeah, Australia, there you go. 100 degrees. That's what we need. I'll take the 100 right now. Keep working the heat for sure. And I don't mind working in the cold. It's just that everything slows down. The whole industry around here slows down. Even the bigger companies, you know, they're smart enough just to park it, and we just fire it back up when it's ready to go, you know. But it definitely is 10 months of go hard when the weather's good. 70 degrees in Florida. Nice. My sister's down in Florida. Yeah, so we do have a lot of jobs lined up for the spring. I mean, a bunch. And I've been bidding. That's what I do right now, is maintenance and bid. And it's like jobs that I was going to start after that horse barn. You know, we were supposed to start a couple jobs, but the weather just went bad. We got that big snow. It melted. It's frozen now. And I don't know. I got still a couple jobs I'm going to do in the cold for sure. Just waiting on permits. No, Derek, all my stuff I just learned from experience, just trial and error. You know what I mean? Just if you buy something, you know, why pay someone else to do it? You dig into it, you know, read manuals, blah, blah, blah. You'll get through it for sure. You just, each time it's different, but That's how you learn. Yeah, I never got into the snow plowing. You know, it's a rat race up here. Everybody's got a plow on a truck, and it's just you go from house to house to house, and you're going to go 14 hours straight. And I don't want no part of that. My father did it, and I rode in his truck when I was a kid, and it was just, you know, it's just more breakdowns and more issues. Dutchess County. Oh yeah, the fairgrounds. That's down by AC. Yeah, insurance is big time for snow removal up here. Like my insurance company, the big things, I got a letter in the mail that I cannot do any snow plowing, salting, or anything like that. You got to have a big balloon, just from people falling and slipping. So that and roofs. I don't want nobody on the roof. What's up, Dirt Brute? Doug, what's going on, buddy? How's the weather up your way? You got to get the cold weather right now up there too. Doug, Lakeside Ranch. He's up in Massachusetts. My wife's in Winthrop tonight, Doug. She's visiting her father and friends. Yeah, the horse stable's built. It come out really awesome too. He's just, the whole outside's done, everything. They're just going to work on the inside now through the winter. And then they're supposed to do 2 other bigger barns coming in the spring. So I don't know if I'll be on that project. I'm sure I will be. And there's a lot more stumping and clearing and stuff like that. And you seen those ledge rocks. Those things were, they were crazy. Crazy big. Yeah, I hear you. It is cold. The wind is what's brutal. The wind is just nonstop today. I mean, my hot tub cover blew off. I'm like, yep, wood stove cranking. I used to have the wood stove. It have it 90 degrees in the living room. That's how I grew up. And then when my wife come from Boston, I had a 95 degrees in here, you know, running around with just your socks on. And she's like, nope, that's not it. We're not doing this. What's up, Herman? Vermont, yes. Yeah, Robert, the wind is bad. So what else is going on? Colony, nice. Colony here in Albany, or where are you from, Robert? I got 2 screens going here, and they're on a delay, so I got to get used to. I don't know which one to look at. Which one would be live? This one's live, I guess. Yeah. Whatever. Tampa Bay. Yeah, my brother-in-law lives down there. Yep. What's up, Will 45? Nice, Robert. I'm in Colony all the time. You got sand out there. That's the nice digging. Real nice. Yeah. She's not a big sports fan, but definitely she will pick the Red Sox over the Yankees. That's for sure. You know, Patriots. Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah, I try to get the maintenance vids out. I mean, you do so much maintenance that you say, I'm not going to film this. I'm not going to film this. And then after you do it, you're like, I should have filmed it. Probably would have made a good video. But, you know, it's you're battling the weather out here, and the last thing, the GoPros are so finicky, and the batteries keep dying, and I don't know, your hands are full of grease and blah blah blah. It's a nightmare sometimes to film, for sure. Yeah, I don't even know where it says 63 people watching. I can't even see where that. All right. There we go there. What's up, Nick? Steven? Yeah. Yeah, they're perfect's got the garage. I'm jealous. I've been saying it for, I don't even know how long time. It gets put off every year, and it's like, I got to do it. It's just the fact of doing it. Once I get it done, you know, start it, obviously it will get done. Debating, you know, probably do radiant heat in the floor, because, you know, you're on a creeper all the time on your back. That heat would feel nice on the radiant heat for sure. Run it with a puff, you know, an outdoor puffer, something like that. What's up, Don? Yeah, the CRS, the shop, probably, I was always looking at the 60 by 40s. I mean, obviously bigger is better. I'd like to do 100 by 100, but you got to try to fit it on my lot, and I got to try to, you know, it seems like when everything's back in the yard, I don't even have room for a 60 by 40. So that's probably what I will do. I didn't know if I was going to do like the garage doors, where I would place them down to 60 and have like several big garage doors, or put one in the gable end. I don't know yet. Obviously, the garage doors will add expense with, you know, you having insulated garage doors if you have 4 or 5 of them. But I don't know. You know, it's definitely going to come in the future. Nice. Yeah, heating it. If you use outdoor boiler, you know, just throw a bunch of wood in there. We got wood, you know, just from clearing lots, or there's so many people. I got so many friends that cut wood. You can get the wood basically free. It's just feeding the monster, throwing it in there, and then having it go to either forced hot air or the radiant heat in the floor. Yeah, make some good videos building the shop. I'd like to have just R&R buildings come down and build it for me. Then I ain't got to do nothing. That would be the best. He builds some beauties, I tell you. Yeah, 36 by 48 radiant. Yep. That's the goals. I would, you know, I hate having all my equipment outside. I'd like to have, you know, with some lean-tos, they could put all the stuff on the outside, and, you know, obviously the Kenworth and the equipment I'd put inside, you know, line them up, put them in a corner or whatever, and everything would stay nice. That's right. Sassafras. Yeah, R&R. He's the man. Yeah, probably a pole barn style, just because it's more efficient for me, as you know, economical on the budget. And, you know, purposes around here, if you have a pole barn, you get a little better break than you would if I had concrete footings and walls. They consider that a permanent building. Actually, a pole barn, they consider it, you can move it. So I don't know how it works, but that's the way it works. So anyways, can everybody hear me good? I got this microphone down here I just picked up, and just want to make sure it's all set up right. Yeah, that's the thing, Rob. It's crazy. I want to build. The more you build out here, or probably anywhere, it's backwards. They tax you. You know what I mean? If you live with nothing, you pay no tax. It's, you want to improve your land, you're going to get taxed. So it definitely makes you not want to build 100 by 100, you know. Thanks, Nelson. How you like that tilt bucket, Dirt Bro? You've been using it? Obviously, probably haven't been using it in this cold, but I saw that last video you did. It looked, it's going to work out nice for you. And it's like brand new. You know what I mean? That thing was new. That was a good deal for sure. Because like you said, they're 35. I think I paid around $3,000 for mine, maybe a little more, maybe 3,500. I don't remember. But it's definitely a game changer for the skid steer. Black Dog, yeah. Seems like the price went up a little bit. You know, I've been, like I said, every year I say, I'm going to build it. So then I get a new quote, and they've been staying somewhat, but it definitely jumped up in the last year. But that's all building materials. I mean, OSB, everything. You go to just your regular Home Depot, the materials are crazy, and they can't guarantee pricing for over, more than a week. Seems like it's always going up. Dirt bike's running good. He's been on it a few times. He's nervous through trying to get up past second gear. I trying to teach him. I got to get the old chat box, so we could talk helmet to helmet. Because I ended up buying a bike because he got one, obviously. So I had to buy one. I got a 450 RMZ, and boy, let me tell you, that thing will show you how old you are real fast. It's fast. It's a little too much, but I haven't been on a bike in years, ride sleds, 4-wheelers, 3-wheel, grew up on 3-wheelers. But yeah, dirt bikes, I think I had one when I was 13, and then I rode road bikes when I was in my 20s, and they're fun, but you guys watch what you're doing. That's good, Dirt Brew. Yeah, you'll definitely like it. I think me and you are the only two on YouTube that have the tilt bucket, so we got an advantage here. It's definitely awesome. I mean, you could even load I don't know if you've seen the video I had where I was loading wheelbarrows out of it. You just tilt it, let all the stone come out of the one end. You're filling wheelbarrows, you're not going to do that without the tilt, What's up, Eric? Really? A 360-degree tilt? I'd like to see that. That'd be pretty killer. Gilderland, what's up, buddy? Yeah, you see that coffee cup? She got me that. She doesn't need Google because she's got a husband like me, huh? Over there. There's Mrs. Dirt Boss. She's chiming in from Boston. Yeah. Yeah, Chris, I hinted to him every time on one of his videos, like, man, you could use one of those tilt buckets. He hasn't chimed back, he definitely anybody that runs skid steer would benefit from it. I mean, it's just, you leave it on the whole time. It's between it's a plate, if you don't know what it is, it's a plate between the bucket and the skid steer. So basically it just turns like this, but you could do it with forks or Harley rakes, so you're on a hill angle. You go into a pallet of forks. If you're not straight, most of the time you're not, and you're trying to grab it out of a truck or whatever, you could just beep, beep, beep. And simple. Oh, the cone. Yeah, my son got me that for Christmas one year. It's a cool cone. A little paperweight, H&R. Yeah, the hats. I know. You guys want hats. I'll tell you a funny story. So my first giveaway on my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, I had a hat, and I said, I'll give a hat away, whatever. So the first guy that wins it's from Scotland. It cost me $35 to ship it to Scotland. I said, yeah, I'm done with that. But it was funny. And he didn't get it for like a month. It was nuts. The UK, what time is it over there? What's up, Ed? Yeah, finally broke down and said I'm going to go live. I don't know. Starting to get used to looking at this, you know, instead of a GoPro, but it's not hearing you guys and just seeing comments. It was rough in the beginning, you know. I almost had a panic attack. Yeah, you could tilt the bucket with the stabilizers on a backhoe for sure. I'll tell you, guys that run backhoes all the time, you know, there's some good tricks with backhoes. You know, I know a lot of people don't use them. I use mine to load the truck out here and there. Or I've had it on a few jobs. I use it for snow removal, but it definitely it's a handy tool. It's good for road work, you know, for sure. Because it's quick, you know, you run right down, boom, 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 you're on blacktop, you're not hurting nothing. Oh, thanks, Doug. I was wondering how it would sound. I don't know. You know what I mean? I bought this little microphone today, and I had this cam that I bought back when I went live with you, and the first time I was with you and that drawing a blank here. JC, you know, JC. So that's when I got that. Hey Don, what's going on? Yeah, JJ, he's JJ's in school, and Miko, you know, Miko works factory work, so he'll be back around in the springtime, you know. And it is what it is. Get him when you need him. Yeah, digging okay. He's the man on the backhoe. Frank. I don't know. There's some guys, Glenn, that could run that backhoe. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen Frank over digging okay. He is amazing with his backhoe. But he's got a pilot control like an excavator. Mine's the stick, which is a lot harder, and it's jerky. You got to get used to that. You run that thing with your fingertips because that thing will swing over so fast, knock a guy 3 miles away. Nice, nice. Yeah, Patrick, for sure. We need more guys in this industry. You know, there's very few. It's hard to get help. You know, I try to get help. You see me busting my butt. I need help a lot of times, and guys just don't want to work. I don't know. Dale, what's going on, buddy? How's the weather your way? Joe, what's going on? Dale Primo, he was one of my first 10 subscribers, I'd say. He's from Pittsburgh area out in PA. Yeah, I think a backhoe with pilot controls, I would like to run one of them. It would be a lot easier. Yeah, Dale, I hear you. It's cold and windy. Thanks, Big Herc. Appreciate it. Yeah, Patrick, where are you from? Because I get a ton of calls from people out of state thinking I'm in their state. I'm like, oh, I called Tri-County Masonry, and I'm like, yeah, you're in Albany, and it would be PA. I think there's one in Springfield, Mass. So then, you know, I added the excavating on there and stuff. But yeah, I always get calls. There's one out in Oklahoma. Gettysburg. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Ed. There's nothing worse than having, you know, 5, 6 guys. Hang on. 5, 6 guys and telling them they can't come to work, you know, and they rely on you. So, I mean, yeah, definitely dirt brute. Orange County, right here in New York, Orange County, California. By Orange County Choppers. That's down by AC too. Yeah, skid boot. Yeah, schools, right. You're absolutely right on that. Yeah. I wanted to move to Ohio for quite some time now. Get on Miss Dirt Boss there. Tell her to let's go. My cousin lived in Cleveland for 7 years. I like Ohio. Yeah, the Crete's good. You know, it's a science for sure. It gets harder and harder every year to do it, though. For JC, what's up, my buddy? Yeah, on purpose. No, I did spend a lot of time down in Logan, Ohio, Zanesville, Ohio, doing bow hunting. You know what I mean? I did that for 10 years. Me and my father used to go down every year. I like the country down there. It's nice, you know. But everybody that lives in their state has issues with their state. I mean, that's just the way it is. It's, you know. Yeah, Joe, that's a pretty area right there. I know when we take 90 out and we go right next to PA and by Erie and all that, country out there is really nice. Yeah, Jesse Muller. He's about 25 minutes from me. Trying to get him on a job. I might get him on a job coming up that was supposed to start it a month ago. It's still going. The permits are still trying to go through, and I might have I sub my foundations out. I might have him do an ICF foundation for me, which would be cool. He's got an awesome channel. Yeah, it's not the cold, it's the frost in the ground, Ed, that everything slows down. I don't know, you know. There was when we did strictly commercial, you know, it was work year round. You did more shoveling snow and beating the hell out of your machines, renting jackhammers to blow through the 2-foot frost. I mean, I've rented the blankets, the heaters. It's like radiant heat, but it's outside, and then you cover it with concrete blankets. Blow that on for 4 days. It will take 4 foot of frost right out on the ground. But those things are expensive to rent, you know, and they don't cover a super amount of ground. But when you're doing housekeeping pads or generator pads for a hospital, you don't need that big of an area. But we were doing that for a long time, and that's year round, you know. Thanks, buddy. Al from Cleveland. Yeah, that's the thing. It's more expensive. You're going to have an hour of warm up in the morning and an hour of trying to get the tracks clean. So, you know, a lot of times even in the fall, my tracks would freeze before the end of the day. You're running the dozer all day. It's just frozen. You're not going to get it out even with a pickaxe. So it froze during the day when you're operating. So Then to go there the next morning, it's not moving. You know, I used to have to have a guy come with a hot water pressure washer, and he'd come and steam my whole machine out just so I could get it to move. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just done with this. It's not cost effective. Hey, Neil, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. No, I don't do any snow contracts. If I was going to do one, I would do big parking lots, but well, you do them. You know, I see on Facebook that you do them, Derek, but I feel like you know, the insurances, I don't know. I see what's out there. I mean, it's pretty easy to do. It ain't the fact of I would do a big parking lot, so that's all I would be interested in. I'm not going to run around house to house. Geo, I've probably been doing the excavation for a little over 10 years. I did strictly masonry growing up. That's my trade, is I'm a mason, you know, brick, block, stone, concrete. And then I got into the excavation business probably, I don't know, 10, maybe a little over 10 years ago. 15, probably about 15 years, actually. I don't know. You know, I just started buying slowly and still doing the masonry thing more, but now it's more just the site work stuff, but I don't know. What's up, Greg? Yeah, comments are going by too quick. I can't see what people are saying. So if I missed your question, just repeat it. This is new to me. I'm not the fastest reader either. So thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. I saw come to Texas. Yeah, Tim, you know, I watch those Texas, how you guys build those houses down there with just your slabs, how much reinforcements in those is crazy. I you know, we build an elastic slab up here or a monolithic pour, nothing like what's going on down there. I mean, you guys spend some serious money in rebar and concrete, and then you put those footers all through the whole house, you know. And I don't know if that's because of your climate with Mother Nature or what. Thanks, Dale. Yeah, you got to be diversified. That's for sure. That's like on my business card. It says the most versatile masonry group in the Northeast, because you know we go from every day is different, and you know, I don't know. I don't do as much work as I used to do. When my father was alive, when we were partners, you know, we would take on everything. We wouldn't let one job. I don't care if it was putting a mailbox in. We're going to do it. So, you know, we had a bunch of guys working for us, and it's just, you know, now I just stick to the excavation and not take on all the smaller jobs. And I'm not saying I'm going to be like that forever. I may go back to that, but right now it's just pick and choose what I want to do, for sure. Louisiana coffee. Yeah. Yeah, Skid Steer Drew's got a channel. That's right. Mark, I don't travel too far. You know what I mean? I take jobs an hour away, but I don't like to. You know, half hour. So we're in the city. You know, the city for me is, and I really don't work down in downtown city, but just the outskirts of it. But yeah, I'd like to go 20 minutes to a half hour. But the city, I mean, is 7 minutes away from me. But we live in the country, you know, we just jump on the highway and you're there. I'm in actually a pretty good spot. Yeah, I do more traveling springtime. Like if you know, springtime we're busy. So if you're not busy, if you're coming into the winter, you'll go do a job. Obviously, it depends. When you're cranking along, you're not gonna try to travel too much. So Dirt Brew, how far on the Cape are you? Because the guy that I do a lot of work for, Costanza, he has a house out there too, That's the guy that has the secret room, the house that we're building on the 2,000-foot driveway. He's got a house in, it's right in the beginning. I can't remember the town it was in, but he's got a house out there. I told him about you. I said, hey, if you ever need an excavation work or anything done like that, get a hold of this guy. Yeah, Derek, I saw some videos of houses down there, and I couldn't believe the amount of rebar and concrete in those floors for those houses. I was like, whoa, it's got to drive the price way up. Yeah, Ed, you got a good niche there, being doing what you're doing. I like that. I would like that's how when I emailed you in the beginning when we first started on YouTube, I was like, yo, hook me up with the contacts for up here, because I give that a whirl. You know what I mean? You need, like you said, you and another guy. Once he's trained, it's golden. You know. Yeah. What's up, Todd? What's going on? Yeah. No. You're in house right there. You got, it seems like you got everything going on. When's your YouTube channel gonna pop? Get it out there. Dutchess County again. What's up, Wally? Thanks, Brian from the UK. Yeah, Joe. I hear you there. I don't know. Where's Elite? Call him up. He's been buying up a ton of stuff. He's got that trailer's sweet. Definitely want to get one. Yeah. Digging life. Yeah, I don't know where he is either. I should throw him a text. Prank call him. Yeah, right. He's nuts. He is nuts. He's funny, though. Got to give him that. He is funny. Sandwich. All right. I don't even know where that is, bud. But sounds good. Nice. Watch Hill. Yeah, my parents used to go out to Watch Hill all the time. Go to the beach out there. I'm right here in Albany, New York, so I'm about 2 hours from you. They used to go to Foxwoods. There you go, Doug. Thanks, Brian. 99 people in here. Nice. Oh, 100. Thanks. Appreciate it, guys. No, I'm not in the YouTube studio, Nelson. I'm this is my home office. So yeah, I got to get back on that. I never I got sick last year. I swear it had to be COVID, because I lost 14 pounds. It was right about late January, about this time. And I got sick, and I just started finishing up after I got, but it was 14 days being sick. It was crazy. So after that, I just lost interest, and then it got spring, and then it's done basically. Besides putting heat in there, I got the floor in. I just got to put heat and then move this stuff out in there. But that's it. I want to get back on it. Thanks, buddy. Cop cars say sandwich police. Yeah, I don't know if I could take that serious, but that's crazy. I'll have to mention that at the gym. Yeah, Dale, that was crazy, huh? He cut the starter out. That was nuts. He's lucky he didn't break that bell housing with the when he pulled it with the skid steer. I mean, I get it. Everybody wanted to take that belly pan out. I had that same dozer in the past, and it's a one big piece of steel with like 3 bolts on each side. And once you drop that thing, it's coming down. If you're under it, you're crushed. But you got to take it down with a jack and on a concrete floor. And if the blade's up, it's a lot easier to get under there. Otherwise, you got to go in from the back. So I don't blame him for not trying to get it up that way, especially because it was out in the mud. But yeah, that was he got lucky with that. Made a good video out of it though. Sandwich officer, yeah. Hey, Elite. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Yeah, I hear you there, JC. He puts out a good video. At least it's you know, it's fun to watch for sure. What's the temperature, Brandon, down by you or over by you? Yeah, he's in New York, Mark. He's about 35, 40 minutes from me. The castle in the Catskill Mountains. Yep. That job that I'm going to be doing down that way. I'll get a hold of him too, because I might have him run in the driveway, all the stone for the driveway. And then I was going to get a hold of Jesse to do the walls. He does ICF, so give him a shot with that, see how that goes, instead of having my guys go all the way down there, because it's about 45 minutes from here, maybe an hour. Andrew's channel, when he did the belly pan on the cat, he took a starter out. It was his last video, so you go check that out. Sassafras, how close are you to Brandon? I seen you were in one of his videos. You were running the roller. How close are you guys? And did you meet through YouTube, or did you know him? Wow. Yeah, 30 degrees. Salisbury. I might be going to North Carolina a couple weeks. Not for work, though. Might be riding dirt bikes. Going down right next to swamp loggers. Nice. YouTube, yeah, you'll meet some interesting people. That's for sure. 50 miles. I Googled YouTube near me. Ha! No, Googled YouTube near me. Nice. Yeah, I don't know where Chris is, how far he is from there. I think it was a couple hours from where I was going to go. Because I was going to say Digging Life too, but he was 2 hours the other way. North Carolina's it's pretty big. Yeah, to Greenville. Right. That's where I'm heading. Yeah, Misquamish Beach. Yep. That was always a talk when I was growing up, because they were always going out there. I went out there when I was younger, but nothing to recall. Now I wouldn't know. Yeah, he's outside Raleigh. All right. Yeah, I go out there. He'll probably put me to work. Yeah, them 450s. I can't believe how fast they are. I mean, it's scary, you know what I mean? For sure. I'm like, the pull on them 4-strokes is It's never ending. Yeah, Ruba sounds good. Yeah, 2.5 hours from Greenville. Gotcha. Whereabouts, Black Dog? You're in PA, right? You said? It's hard to remember where everybody's from. You definitely. I got a decent memory, and I try to remember all my subscribers, and because you obviously communicate with each other back and forth through comments. Yeah, I did go to a pro motocross race in San Diego, and it is like unbelievable. Qualcomm Stadium is where I went, and I couldn't believe how fast they put them races out one after each other. You didn't have time to think. The next race was up, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, whoa, for sure. I wish I got into motocross when I was younger. Now getting into it now is kind of nutty. But my son wants to ride, so we're not obviously racing, but still running the woods. Yeah, the weather crushes us here. Everybody just kind of mellows out, do emergency jobs here and there. But yeah, we're not right now. It's so cold and windy. The frost just goes deep. It's not worth going out and trying to dig a hole for sure. Although I might start an addition next week. I just put the bid in. I've been bidding on jobs crazy, but these people want to start right away. So that might happen next week. Nice, Sassafras. That's right. All right, Joe. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I don't know the wet ground. I know down south you guys all complain about the rain, but the snow and this ice. When you get 3 foot of frost, even a foot of frost, you can't dig it. So it's crazy. But wet is annoying because I know springtime and fall time it just doesn't dry out up here, and if you got that all the time, it's hard. Yeah, Dale, close to 20,000 subs. It's been good. It kind of slowed down in my I jumped from 10 to 15 quick, and then it's slowed down, and it's just the algorithm. You get one video to go good, and then more people join, but it's just it's hard to figure out. It gets frustrating sometimes, but it is what it is. Yeah, right. I'll take the rain any day. Yeah, the jackhammer. I've done that for a lot of years, and then what happens is, sometimes you're just putting holes in the ground. It's not even you can't get it to break and move, and when it's real thick, I put water lines in, and what a nightmare. But you can thaw the ground with a ground thrower for sure. Neil, tell me about it. He gives a story, but I'll tell you what, his stories are good. I sit there and I read them as I'm laying in bed, and I go, that was a good one. I like the stories. Yep, jackhammer. My next piece of equipment, Mr. 802, probably, I don't know if it would be a piece of equipment. It's probably going to be a trailer. I'm jealous of Brandon's trailer from Elite Earthworks. He's got a sweet one. So, yeah, I probably am going to get a trailer. I don't know if I'd sell this one. I might just keep this one for the salty days, but I think my trailer's a 92, I went through it. It's good, but it's showing, it's got about 20 coats of primer on it. It's just showing its age. I want a newer setup for the wheels. I mean, there's not much difference in the new ones, and that's, you know, when you're spending that kind of money, you spend, you know, 20, 30 grand on a brand new trailer. And it's just steel I-beams, you know, there's really no new technology in them. It's just that these trailers underneath them, they rot out. They go bad, all the spring hangers and stuff. So I had to replace a couple of those when a year or so ago. So I'm just, I don't know. Yeah, I hear you, Dirt Brute. It's like spend 30, you know, 20, 30 on a trailer or get a shop, you know, got a trailer that works. And that's what happens is like my dozer, I upgraded that last year, you know, then I took that huge hit on the fix that broke on it, you know, the final drive, the first week I had it, and then the pump, you know, there's half your shop, you know. So there's always something to spend, that's for sure. Yeah, that mulcher's sweet. I'm gonna rent one for this next project I'm doing. I'm gonna rent. I think they run in the MM60s down here. So hopefully, I'll have to watch your video as soon as you got that going. I see it taking down some monster trees. I mean, you know, good sized stuff. So doesn't look that difficult. I never ran one before, and I was thinking even about buying one. You know, just getting into that too, because let's face it, you don't need that many guys to clear, you know, to clear brush. You go in with that and make some good money. Doesn't take that much talent. Yeah, the dozer that's the best dozer I've had. I've had 4 different models, you know, and it's I like the Komatsu. Yeah, I hear you there, JC. It seems like those Brymar trailers, those dump trailers, everybody that has them around here, they are rusty in 2 years. And I think it's Canadian steel where it comes out of. But I'm telling you, they rust out. The paint's off them in 2 years. I'm like, you just bought this trailer. What the hell's going on? All the pockets, stake pockets, and all that bleeding just from the rain, bleeding rust out. You know, because they don't paint in the inside of them. So I don't know. Yeah, the short clips. That's the new algorithm thing for YouTube. Is sorry, they're trying to keep up with TikTok, so they want us to do like short videos. They're called 1 minute or less, and then it will get you whipping around in the algorithm, and hopefully get more subscribers out of it or viewers or whatever. Yeah, Brymar, I think is the steel's no good for sure. Mrs. Dirt Boss, what are you doing? Ain't you hanging out with your friends? She's back on site. The superliners are nice. I like the superliners though, Dirt Brute. The trailer that I have to get that I want is the C channels on the side that you could bind anywhere. That's how my trailer is now. You could put it so you don't use the D hooks. You could just bind anywhere on that trailer. And there's certain manufacturers make them like that. But that's what I would be getting. The one that Andrew just bought, the blue one, is the same one, and that dealership's like about an hour away from here. He has a few in stock. Yeah, you know, JC, I called on the Rampart. They're out of North Carolina. I couldn't get one last year because I was going to do it for a tax write-off. I was like, hey, can I get a trailer? And like, you could order one, but it's not going to be in for blah, blah, blah. I don't know how many weeks or months it was. They said there was a trailer shortage nationwide is what she told me. Because I was like, well, you don't have any hubs anywhere else where I could just go pick one up? And nope. But they look good, and they have that C channel, what I'm talking about, on the main beam on the outside that you bind to. So I think they're priced well, but then you got to pay that 12% federal tax on top of it, the FET. then you're 8%. So then now you're 20% on top of a $23,000 trailer. You had 20%. Yeah, the shorts definitely work for as a preview. Yeah, it's definitely good. Yep, Chris has got the Rampart. Yeah, I can't even see what she's writing on the retracted messages. Well, hey, Lawn and Snow, what do they carry? What kind of trailers do they carry? What's up, WT? Canada, what's going on? Cold up by you, huh? Lots of snow. Gotcha. Yeah, Larry. No, I don't know where Lucky's Trailers in Vermont. I'll have to check them out. I'll try, you know what I mean? Like I said, if it's the right trailer, they're all equivalent in price. You just got to watch out with trailers because if they're, if it's a little cheaper, like, there's a couple brands here where if you got a 20-ton, is it a true 20-ton? So there's these guys that are marketing their trailers, but you got to take the trailer weight off that 20-ton. It's not a true 20-ton. I want to be able to put 20-ton on that trailer, or at least my 160, which is 37,000 pounds. So the GVW has got to be more than, it's got to be 50,000. You know what I mean? It's got to carry that trailer weight also. And some guys, you can't do that. Yeah, that's right. I knew that was at least a 30K trailer for sure. You're adding up with the extra length you got, and it's a good trailer. Yeah, John, that's the only way I would buy a trailer. I say, even if there were so many good deals last year that I could have got on the ones with the D hooks, but once you have one where you could have both, bind to that C channel, you won't go back. It's just too handy. You don't ever have to use the D hooks. But if you have enough of them, then it's fine. I know Brandon, he got extra ones on his, so that was good. But then you still got to put the chain through, and it's just more. It's a lot of work. That's right, Todd. Bind right to it. Three and a half months. See, yeah. Wow. Yeah, so $2,000 to deliver it. That's another added cost, I'd have to. Yeah, that's nuts for something on wheels. Huh. But they will flatbed it. Yeah, I don't know about the speed bonders, Michael. I'm not sold on them. I see people have them, but I just don't feel like carrying a drill with me. And and I don't know. I feel time will tell with those. Let's just put it that way. Not sold on them yet. I like to use that muscle and boom, get that last pop and know it's there. It doesn't take. Captain Kleeman, he did the video where he tied himself with the two, and it wasn't that much difference. Not enough to say, oh, it was half the time. It wasn't, you know what I mean? It was taking a little bit of time off, but then you got to carry the drill and you got to carry this. So then I guess if the drill dies, you could still ratchet it, but I don't know. Yeah, so if you're not sold on them and you had them for a year, yeah, I'm not going to invest in them, you know? That's for sure. Mine work fine now, so I've had them forever. The ones I won't use is the old Ken White style. Rah! And, you know, watch that pole go flying in the air, because I can remember years ago, we used to have a pipe and bend that thing all the way down, and the pipe let go halfway and went right through the back of my excavator window. Yep, that was the last time I used those. Almost, I mean, it seemed like every other time the pipe would take off, you know, take my father out, you know, no, yeah, take your teeth out for sure. I seen Stanley Dirt Monkey get whacked in the jaw with one, you know. For sure. Yeah, gooseneck. They're nice. Class A CDL, yeah. Yeah. The Eager Beavers, I won't buy them because of the C channel. They're not there. I'm not gonna look at them. There's so many of them around here. I don't even know where they're based at, but it seems like everything on Marketplace is an Eager Beaver. Everybody. But the whole bottoms are rotted out, like you said. Spring hangers are just gone. Yeah, I'll tell you what, you spray a little WD-40 in the regular ratchet ones. Oh, they're unbelievable. And I click it. I take the clicker and I put it in the middle and it goes fast. You know what I mean? You get it to where it's tight, then you click it, go the rest of the way. But once you got it down to a science, it's good. But once they start getting hard on you, hit it with a little 40, them things are like butter. Yeah. I don't even know where I am on this StreamYard here. Haven't figured it out, you know. First time on the live. What is the best name? Well, the dozers, I like the Komatsu. You know what I mean? Obviously, they all make good, you know, it's like Ford, Chevy, Ram. They're all, everybody's got their differences, but they all get the job done and do good. But I just like the Komatsu one. I've had them all, but the Komatsu so far is the best one for me. What's up, buddy? Derek? Yeah, if I would buy a gooseneck trailer, if I was looking at them actually, you know, a Marketplace, because I was like going to get a new truck, and I was like, man, maybe I'll get a dually. If I get a dually truck, I would get the gooseneck. Not that I want to keep towing with a pickup truck. I'd rather just tow with the Kenworth, but sometimes it's easier just if you're going to pull skid steer and whatnot. But then if you get the gooseneck and the dually, you're going to pull the 88 around. You know what I mean? Fluid film. What's that? I spray mine with fluid film. Yeah, I had Gibson. I had the 75 UU-2 before I had this PC88, and I actually liked that 75. It was the one with the split boom at the top where you could get around things and get under eaves of the houses. It didn't have the longest reach, but I felt like that machine was balanced well and it had a ton of power. It was really nice. It was just getting old. It was getting older, so I sold it and then bought that 88. But the 88's big. It's got a big cab. It's got like a full-size excavator cab, but I don't know. I don't know if it's balanced. It's got such a big boom on it that I think if I put wider tracks, the steel pads on it, it would make it a lot better. It just feels like it wants to fall on its face a lot. If you're on its side, on the side of it, in the front with the blade in the back or in the front, it's okay. What's up, Dozer Dennis? How you been, buddy? Don't tell me the snow's coming. I know. I know. I'll have to check that out, Ed. Huh. I'm going to write that down right now. Fluid film. Fluid film. Yes, Komatsu is a very good name. And we got dealer support here like crazy. We got Anderson Equipment, real good people, family owned, and they own, I think they own like 9 or 12, 9 or 12 dealerships throughout the states here. Good people. Come on, everybody's using this fluid film. What is it? Even Andrew and Jesse use it. Man, nobody even told Dirt Boss about this stuff till now. See me struggling. Ah! Is it like the I've seen Andrew spray stuff on his frames. It was like maybe an orange stuff or blue, maybe. I don't know. Back on site. That's right, Anderson. Yeah, you have a great equipment setup in your channel. Thanks, RMC. I know, dude. We're left out, Elite. Come on. Nobody's helping us out here. Huh. Yeah, I'd check it out because I want to use spray it on my dump truck. I mean, this year I sprayed WD-40 on everything. I buy it in a pump sprayer. It works. There's no doubt it works. Yeah, skid boot. I seen him use something. Nice. Sheep manure. Yeah, you don't need it in Florida unless you're going down to the beach every day in the salty sand. Womax. I'll write that down too. There's a guy in Vermont. A guy was telling me the other day at the Kenworth shop that sprays these vehicles. He does some kind of mixture with oil and something, and he drills holes in all the frames and sprays all this stuff. He's been doing it for years, and he's got like Subarus that are 30 years old but no rust on them. He sprays it in between the panels and the wheel wells. Nuts. Yeah, PB Blaster is definitely an annoying smell. I could take gear fluid and hydraulic fluid. I love the smell of that, but PB Blaster, just you get that on, it just doesn't come out of your skin. It seems like. No, Brian, I don't do a lot of ponds. We don't have a huge, I'd say, water table here like down in North Carolina where Chris, he's pond master, of course, but I don't do a lot of ponds. I've done them. I've done quite a few, but not like him, obviously. I can do them. Gotcha. Yeah. He's in Rutland. That's right. You probably heard of him for sure. He does a lot of people's vehicles. Thanks, Brian. Yes, there. That is it, Mr. 802. This guy, I was in Kent, or not, I was at Cummins. I was getting that diagnostic of my sensor, and he had talked to me for an hour about that. He was telling me he brought his whole family members, his in-laws, everybody. For 10 years he's been going to this guy, and he swears by it. Nice. Yeah, that excavator that was buried on the channel. I messaged him. I said that uh 10 million views on that video, guaranteed. And it's already up to 2 million, There's no doubt that's a 10 million view video where the guy sunk that excavator. He recovered that pretty good, though, fast, But what saved that excavator is the bottom of that pond was rock hard. He was at the bottom. If there was another 10 foot to go, that machine would have been done. There was around here when I was in high school, there was a guy that tried to bridge through a swamp he put a road in, and it was crusher run. We rode our quads through there the day before. The next day he come through with his 200 and the bottom come out, and he went upside down, and all that was sticking up was the teeth out of this swamp. And it was sat in there for about a month, and he was getting fined by DEC every day. He wasn't supposed to go through. He was going through without a permit, and it was some, purple flower swamp. And boy, I swear they just cut the bucket off it and left that thing in there, But they had blankets all around the swamp. You couldn't even see. You couldn't take pictures, nothing. They say they got it out, but it was a month in there. Yeah, 100-ton crane. Yeah, what happens once that mud starts getting around here, the mud, I don't know what it is like down there. I'm sure it's the same stuff. It's like suction cup, man. You can't pick it out. You got to dig around the whole thing. And he's lucky that machine started up. If that machine didn't start up, he would have been in big trouble with that. That other machine wouldn't have pulled. His machine wouldn't have pulled it out. Albany, New York. I'm in a town in North Greenbush, outside of Albany, New York, like 2-3 minutes outside. Orange County is about an hour and a half from me. Kyle. No, that's right, though, Dennis. Nope. Put water to that mucky stuff and forget about it. Take your boots right off. What's up, Joe? You too, Derek. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, yeah. And Old Forge, we used to go up there all the time. Yeah, you get fined big time. Lake George, there's a lot of sleds at the bottom of it. Excavating for sure. I mean, I do enjoy masonry. There's no doubt. I got a stone job I'm going to do that I just booked. Cultured stone on the front of a house. I'm going to do that. That's all. We used to grow up doing cultured stone, real stone, real. I mean, like real stone. We pick out of a field. Yeah, I enjoy doing it. The excavations, just you make more money. I mean, bottom line, you need less guys. A lot of the stuff I could do myself, and when the masonry, when you're doing scaffolding and all that, and cutting, laying block. You need men. Yeah, the hands are. I heal quick, Dale. I heal quick. They're looking good. Well, right here, look. Hard work. Let me get that right. Hard working hands. This stuff. But I really use bag bomb is what I use. But this is always handy too. Bag bomb works great. Able equipment, good people. I rent from them a lot. I don't buy their equipment. Seem a little bit higher on price, but they got super inventory. I mean, I just call up the salesman. I'll text them. You know what I mean? Hey, I need an excavator with a hammer over here, and it's there in an hour. You know, or whatever. You know, close. So they're really cool to deal with like that. They'll run machines anywhere, and they got several machines and several accessories to go on them. Everything, you know. I have a video of going through their yard when I was looking for a dozer. So, yeah, being scared of heights. Them scaffolds get up 30 feet, they start shaking pretty good. You gotta go with the flow with that. Yeah, septic repairs for sure. Because guess what? They're gonna pay. If your septic's backed up or damaged or broke, what do you know what I mean? You can't really. It's a timetable at that matter. You got to you get your bids real quick and here, do it. You can't wait on that one. Montano, yeah, I've seen their stuff down there. He's the scrapyard, right? He seems like his stuff. Oh no, I wasn't thinking Montano. Right. It's a different one. There's another guy down by Montano though that just has a scrapyard and he sells equipment too. Seems kind of his stuff's kind of beat up though. The bulk of the winter work is what you see right here, bidding and just waiting. You know, we do emergency work, emergency repair. I did a sewer line last week. You know, I didn't film it. It was, you know, just quick, messy. Can't film everything. Yes, it's supposed to be delivered any day, the Cat 321C. So he did buy that. He's got all new panels on it. That's what like we made the deal back then and it's still not delivered because he made him go through the whole thing. You know, he's really picky. He can't bring that thing down like that. I knew he wouldn't, but he got the panels all brand new. He's got a hydraulic thumb put on it, and they serviced the whole thing and did a couple other things. But it's supposed to get delivered. It was supposed to get delivered yesterday, but it didn't. So maybe Monday. You'll see me on that. I'll do a video real quick when they drop it off and do one of those short videos. Todd, Dirt Brute's near you, closer to you than I am. He's in the Cape. Yeah, Dirt Brute. There's good money in that for sure. Especially, you know, if you go right down you don't have to do mobilization. Boom, 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 boom. That's when they finally got water out to us. Everybody was tapping into the water, you know what I mean? And it was good, you know, and they're still looking for guys. They asked me in the fall if I would do a bunch of services. Sure, yeah, have them call me. That's fine. Thanks for stopping in, Mr. 802. Sandwich Cape Cod. I ain't going to forget that. I'll tell Jim about that tomorrow. So if you're looking at Cape Cod, where is it like the point? You know, Providence is at the end, but where is it, in the middle or in the beginning? Concrete driveways, there's not too many of them. In Albany, in the city, there is. I've done them, And, you know, I'll tell you who has concrete driveways is down in Ohio. When we were going to Zanesville and Logan, there's no blacktop. It's like every driveway is concrete. And I was like, man, what a moneymaker this would be if I moved here. Because when I was thinking about moving there, and I said, you could just do driveways one after another, it seems like. What's up, Edwin? Beginning first over to, all right, then that's right next to Jim. I'll have to tell him. I'll definitely give him your name. Kenworth's good, knock on wood. All right, Elite. Check you later, buddy. Thanks for stopping. Yeah, the 321, Ed, I think it's going to be good. I mean, good for him because he's not the, I don't know how to say it politely, but you don't have that much finesse on tail swings and trees and stuff. So without the tail swing, he'll stay out of the trees because he's mostly going to be in the woods with that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, concrete's good. But you know, the thing with concrete driveways is the top likes to pop. You get those pit marks from the tires, even if you don't salt it or you don't live near the salt. Hot tires like to make it pitty and stuff, and then you know, it is what it is. But yeah, the asphalt seems like the asphalt that they're putting out these days definitely don't last longer than 10 years. It seems like, I don't know. These guys that are doing the driveways around me just repeating, just going and on their gun ho. Yeah. Thanks, Derek. I appreciate it. Yeah, that paint job is, you know, I had it painted twice because the first time it really didn't come out that good. So I had them sand it all down and reshoot it, and it really made a big difference. And they use Emron, and it's like I've hit it with the only chips in it is for me loading it with the damn backhoe. It's like, you know, I get loaded all the time at the yard, and they're careful. They sprinkle it here and there, but the only chips I did it. So I'm like, geez. But it seems to be pretty tough, that paint. I don't want to put concrete in it. My other truck, that's why I'm like, I was like, man, I should just sell this and just get a normal freaking truck that ain't so shiny, so I could just blow concrete in the back of it like my other truck. It was just, you know, but it is what it is. The other truck had the barn door gate, which is nice because I could load slabs in the back and you can see what you're doing to stay off the sides. But, you know, you just got to break the concrete up into smaller pieces, put a little dirt in there and mix it in, and you'll be fine. Later, Gibson. Thanks for stopping in. It doesn't tell me the time. How long we've been on here? It's 9:30 now. I think I went out at 8:05 or 8:10. Dang. Time goes by, huh? Nice. Yeah, the guy that paints mine, that's all he does is paint it. Well, he does all cars. I mean, he's a super, super good shop down at Green Island. And he just got into the heavy equipment, painting all that, and he's super busy because there's nobody that really does these big trucks or excavators or anything. He paints everything, RVs, and he's got, I don't know how many paint booths that could hold a semi, you know. He's got maybe 10 paint booths, and he full big sandblaster bay, and he's got it down pat now. 83 minutes. Thanks, Doug. Yeah, no, I know. Everybody's from all different states. It's pretty good. His prices are good. I think, I don't know. You know, I was thinking last night what I paid for that. You know, you get these 3 a.m. thoughts, and I'm like, I don't remember what I paid for that box, but I'm sure I wrote it down, but I don't remember. The captain's in the house. What's up, buddy? I don't remember paying what I paid for that, but I think I want to say it was maybe 3,000 to get it painted. I had to double check, but that was stripped right down, sandblasted, and then he painted my frame too. So yeah, that's what. Yeah, the rocks will kill it. Exactly, Captain. Right. You don't want to scratch those. Be the first one to scratch those sides. No, those scratches. I bought that like that. Actually, the two front fenders I'm going to get wrapped. I'm getting pricing on it now in gray to break up the red, and I'm going to do gray there because of those scratches. So those were there. You know, in the city running, those guys just hit garbage cans, hit anything in the way. They never stopped. I mean, you know, the truck looks good, but you can obviously find imperfections in it. That's for sure. Yeah. How's the studio coming there, Captain? I seen you got the footings in. Did you do any more after that? Thanks, Dale. I appreciate it. I'll tell you, I got a factory file in the Cummins, so it's the ISX 15 that's in it. It come with 500 horse, and it just didn't seem like, I don't know. It was just wasn't there. You know, I mean, you had to like basically flat foot driving that thing. And I got the factory file to the 600, and boy, what a difference! But I had to. He said the valves were tight and all that, so that could have done something. And we did a little, just went over the whole thing, and it made a huge difference on that engine. I'll tell you that. Nice. Yeah, the IFC. That will get you so those tighter bends, they got smaller blocks, I take it, to get around that front and all that. That's gonna be interesting though. You gotta brace the heck out of that so you don't get a blowout. Yeah, yeah, I seen those videos that he did, Cindy. That's sandstone he's loading. I had them same kind of slabs over on that horse farm project, but that was limestone, but the same kind of slabs were coming out of the ground like that. Crazy. You couldn't load those ones in the back of a truck. Wycherley. No, I don't know Wycherley. Yeah, I hear you. That's what gets you motivated. You sit there, watch YouTube, and you say, geez, he's doing this. I'm going to go out and do that on mine. Yeah, Ed, this guy's got 50 trucks, and his brother's got 50. Both of them. They're down in Jersey. He has this block, and his brother has that block. Both of them got 50, and they run them. They buy them new. They run them for about till the warranty's out. You know what I mean? And then they dump them off. So you can get good deals on him. He was only selling two of them when I was there, and I picked the better one. Uh, but you could get deals on him. I think if I would, buy another one from him, I'd get the T880. Uh, but we'll see where it goes. I got the 8LL transmission. Yeah, the 600. The fuel mileage was better. Everything after he did that. I'm telling you. Yep, for sure. The payments and the insurance he had for those trucks. I mean, come on, and just to keep the guys, happy. He's telling me his guys, if they don't have, you know, Bluetooth and all these amenities that he was saying they won't drive. You know what I mean? It was like crazy what he was telling me. So I'm like, all right. Any like truck drivers up here, you want to see some of the trucks people run up here. Crazy. Oh, that's cool. You got cousins in Albany. Phone. Well, time is it here? 9:40. All right, guys. I think I'm going to split out. I really appreciate everybody coming on tonight. You know, we had 100 people in here at once. That was awesome. And I just wanted to test it out, see what it was like. I got to admit, the first 20, I don't know, maybe even 5 minutes, I thought it was like, I don't know, it was a lot of stress. Let's just put it that way, because you don't know what you're looking at. And I know right here I'm looking at you guys, but you got to look at comments here, and I'm thinking I'm waiting to hear your voices, and it really freaked me out, you know. But I'm glad I did it. Yeah, I am for sure, Dale. So yep. All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you on the next one. I'll let you all know when it's going to happen. All right. Later, Captain.